In summary, the tan graph is extremely different to the cos and the sine graph, and you need to plot every 45 degrees rather than every 90. You end up with the critical values having a shape that slants to the right as three little dots. Be careful when you draw them to make sure that you get that curve in each case. And remember that before you draw in the actual curve, you must plot the asymptotes first. The graphs have arrows on them because they go up and down to positive and negative infinity. The period of a tan graph is 180 degrees because it only takes 180 degrees to get one full water slide with its two poles on either side in. So it's different to the cos and the sine graph because its period is 180. Once again, we have a tan x plus q, where that will be how thin or flat the graph is, and the q will be how much it shifts up and down vertically. When we change the a value to something that's bigger, we get a steeper graph. So that's the dark blue one. It's a lot steeper and it approaches the asymptotes a lot more slowly because it is going up very, very quickly, and therefore it's going to take a while before it gets to the asymptotes. I recommend that you draw in your original graph first, that's the brown one, and then you show the shift yourself so that you're understanding exactly what's happening. When we have a graph with an a value that is smaller than 1, it's a lot flatter. So we have a very steep one for a high a value, that's the normal one, and then it's a lot flatter if you've got a smaller a value. When we start shifting the q value and the graph starts moving up and down, you can see that once you've added 1 on, the entire graph, as the shape is, it goes higher. The shape doesn't look exactly perfect because it's quite difficult to get the shape right when you're estimating, so don't worry too much about that. As you shift it up by 1, all of the three little critical values go up. And it's the same when you move them down. You've got the same three little values, but they've been shifted down by 3, and all you do at that point is you add in your water slide shape. Remember, no matter what kind of tan graph you're drawing, you must put the asymptotes down first, and your scale needs to go up in 45s. Lastly, a negative tan graph will be changed from the original by going in the opposite direction. So where your tan graph goes from right down to left, then the negative tan graph, which is the green one, will go from left down to right. But what you would do is you draw the brown one in pencil, then put the green one in, and then erase the brown one. So when you're going to combine them all together, so you've got a negative graph and you've shifted the a value and you're subtracting, go in that order. First reflect it, so that's the green one. Then change the amplitude to 2, and that is my light blue one. So now it's the green one, but a lot steeper. And then the whole thing has been shifted down by 1 to get my three little dots in succession like that as the dark blue, and then I just join them and I can erase all of the rest of them.